Good morning. It's not really morning. It's been a late start to the morning. It's like 10 o'clock. And I'm making more coffee. I'm about to do dishes. But they need to be done. I don't really want to. And then some laundry, and then I'll probably get ready, put makeup on, and film a video because I have a couple that I need to film. I filmed one yesterday, did the editing, scheduled it. It's a book haul, so I'm excited for that one because I have no self-control. So that's a thing. And then I'm gonna read some more this week. I've been really focusing on Eye of the World. Yeah, I'm halfway through and I want to power through and get it done by the end of this month, which isn't very much longer. So yeah, my goal is to read one book from the Wheel of Time every single month. So that would put me at not even finishing the series by the end of the year. That would put me 12 books in, and I believe there's 14 books in the series. But I want to read a really good chunk before the new TV show comes out, and it's supposed to come out in 2021, I believe, is what I saw on IMDb. So super excited for that. I want to have a good basis in the series before I start watching the series when it comes out, because I mean, even from what I can tell from being halfway through the first book, the casting looks really interesting. I feel like so far I like who they've cast for the main Wheel of Time cast. And I mean, obviously I'm only halfway through the first book, so I'm not oh my god, a huge knowledge base of Wheel of Time. But I'm really liking it. It's a slower read for me. Normally I can fly through it. This book is so descriptive. Jordan is so descriptive in his writing that I can't just fly through it like I do a lot of other books. So it takes me a little bit longer. And it's a fat fucking book. And I have the mass market paperback, which I find super difficult to read personally. So there's that. But my others I got are I have some of the hardbacks. I have some mass markets, because I got them all from the library sale. So I paid $1 a piece for them. My dog is freaking out. I don't know why. She's just barking. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna do some dishes and then I will update y'all. I'm still a hot mess, but I got my dishes done and I'm working on my meal plan for the week, and then I'm gonna get ready and maybe film a video. I have a couple that I need to film. I want to do my February TBR because we're almost at the end of January right now. I need to film that and decide what all I'm gonna read. I don't think I'm going to start the second Wheel of Time book because I don't know if I'll finish the first one in a couple days. And I don't own the second one, so I would need to buy it. And I just bought a ton of books. I just did a big haul from Book Outlet. So I don't own the second Wheel of Time book, so I might put that off until I buy it, obviously. But yeah, I need to pick out what I'm going to be reading. I think I'm going to set a larger goal than I had in January because I wanted to read 4 books in January and I ended up reading 9. So I might aim a little higher for February, but February is also a short month, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm making my meal plan for the week, trying to decide what all we're going to eat for all of our dinners. Lunches for the kids because I do go to work. Like I have a real job that I have to go to, unfortunately. No, I actually really like my job. I work in social media. I do social media marketing and content creation. So I actually really enjoy what I do. Like I basically get to write about stuff all day. So that's really fun. And I love the people I work with. But yeah, I'm going to do that. Put some makeup on so I look alive. And then I started working on my bookshelves and like my little filming area. So I'll show you all that. I think I've got it looking kind of how I want it. There's a couple little things that I need to get and do that I want to improve. But right now I'm going to make my meal plan and I'm going to sit here and eat some mangoes because these are so good. These like mango, like freeze-dried mangoes. I don't know. They are delicious. No one else in my house likes them except for me. So that's what I'm going to do. So, hey guys, I put makeup on, finally. I've been sitting and doing like meal prep and like putting stuff together for my grocery order for this week. And I just want to show you, I've been working on this room. It's our office. My husband and I share this office. So it's like, it's kind of become a catch-all. Like it's his office and it's got like my bookshelf and my filming setup and then it's got like storage and it's got our extra bed and I actually yeah, like random stuff on the bed that we're like going through and I'm getting rid of stuff and because I have a friend that's coming down to visit from North Carolina in April. And I got to make sure this room is ready for company. Because at this moment, like, it's not. And, like, this lamp, y'all, I bought this lamp when I was, like, 18 and first moved out on my own. It's not. I mean, whatever, it's a lamp. But, yeah, like, this is, like, a box of stuff that I'm donating. And then I have like another box over there of stuff to donate. And the closet is packed full of stuff. A lot of it is my husband's stuff, like computer stuff. And I think we've got military uniforms from when he was in the Guard. But yeah, I'll show you like what I've been working on. So what you see like in videos is not this mess. So I'm going to flip the camera around and I will show you the mess. All right, so this is what you see when you come in. Like I've got my big old light, my camera, and my chair. And these are the book, like that's the one I've had from Walmart. And then this I just got from Ameriwood Homes. And y'all, it is so sturdy and I really, really love it. My husband just put it together yesterday. Obviously, it's time for me to shop more because I have more space and I can add more books to my shelf because, you know, I have more space. But then it's like, okay, nice and organized and this looks so good. And then it's like the apocalypse of my husband's desk. My desk is not in here. My desk is in our room. That is mine. That, what's that called? That Brother sewing machine. I don't sew. Like I got that when I was pregnant or had just had my daughter and she's 7 now and I have never sewed anything. I had this like wild hair that I was gonna sew, but no. As I don't know how I want these shelves set up though. Like I really want them to be my pretty shelves, but I'm not sure if I'm loving how how the books on them are set up. And then I got that from the Dollar Tree. I love those little like bends. But yeah, that is our mess. And this is what this is the bed. It's got just all the stuff that we're going through and cleaning and getting rid of. And it's just been chaotic. But yeah, I'm going to probably film here in a minute because I'm in here and man, let me tell you, it gets hot with this light. I really like this light. I got it from Amazon. As you can see. But man, it makes it so hot in here. But yeah. that is my room and filming setup and my new shelves. And oh, and the chair is from Walmart too. Like, it's actually surprisingly comfy. I want to get a Chase though. Like, I've always wanted a Chase lounge. So I might have to get that. But yeah, I'm going to film and I will probably talk to y'all in a little bit. I walk out thinking it's a little too quiet out here. And someone fell asleep. And Lily needs to go potty. But how cute. All right, I'll let you out, Lily. This is Lily. But my yard is such a mess. We've been working this weekend on like getting it cleaned up. And yes, that is a giant piece of equipment that will be moving to my husband's auto shop very, very soon. But yeah, oh my God, the yard is such in shambles. There's the Lily. Yes, the yard is just in shambles right now because we're working on like getting it together, getting our lives together. My youngest is napping and my oldest is getting some screen time with her tablet. So I am going to try to get some more into Eye of the World. I'm about halfway finished. I'm on chapter 29. I'm gonna try. I normally only read at night, but like they're napping and doing stuff, and then my husband's working, so I'm gonna try to get some reading done because I've done some filming and editing and photos and laundry, and I am 29 chapters in. I'm gonna take a break. And I'm really enjoying myself. And I love this. My husband got me this light off Amazon. And I'm blind, so like I need all the light. It's cordless and you just has 3 brightness. I just thought it was really cool. And I got some cool bookmarks. But yes. So I'm 422 pages. We're about halfway. We can do this. Morning, y'all. It's Monday and I'm about to head into work. I just wanted to update y'all and say I'm now 500, a little over 500 pages into Eye of the World. And I think I'm going to finish it this week before February starts. So that's really exciting. I'm really happy. I probably am going to just pick up the second one. I know I said I was going to wait and not spend the money, but I will probably pick it up. I also want to share, so one thing that I do so I can read more is when I come to work, I'm usually one of the first people here and I don't have a key. So what I do is I bring my tablet with me, which I bring my tablet with me because I actually use it for work anyway. So I bring my tablet with me and I usually get like a good like 15 minutes in of like reading whatever ebook that I'm reading on Kindle. So like right now I'm reading like the Air Awakens series. Like I don't know how many books that is. I think it's 5 or 6 books total, but it's really good. I'm enjoying it. I've read the first 2 and I'm on number 3. But yeah, so I bring my tablet with me to work for work anyway, but in my car seats. Yeah. So it lets me get like an extra like 15 minutes in. But I know I look super tired. It's probably because I am, but that's just my life now as a mother. So yeah, I'm gonna go into work and I'll talk to you later. Hey, what's up? All right, I'm out of work today. Today's Tuesday and I'm leaving work. I'm gonna go get my kids and go get groceries. I do the Walmart grocery pickup, so that makes my life a lot easier. I love it. Like, I might not get to pick out my stuff, but it makes my life easier with two like really young kids, so I don't have to like take them in with me. Other than that, it's been uneventful. I did get done another 100 pages of Eye of the World last night, so yay. I have 200 pages left, I believe, and then I'm done with Eye of the World. And y'all, I'm debating, do I want to just go ahead and buy the second book? They have it on Thrift Books for like $5, I think. And I'm thinking about just going ahead and buying it, but I have so many other books that I need to get through. I just buy it or not. Let me know. Do I buy the second one and third one? Because I have the fourth one. They're on Thrift Books, so they're cheap. Okay, well, I'm gonna go get my groceries and then I'll update you because I picked up, it's gonna sound really stupid, but I got a new phone tripod. So I have my like big tripod for my DSLR, but it's easier to vlog like just like with my phone camera. So I picked up this like really cute phone tripod off of Amazon, and it's short, but it like expands pretty tall, I think, but it has a little ring light on it. And I was just like, I need to try this out and see how it works. But like $27, if it works great, then I'm super excited because you can always use a tripod and a light. Always. All right, I'll talk to you later. Hey, so I finally got my kids to bed. I look a mess, like no makeup, hair up, fuzzy robe. But I'm gonna sit here and read some more Eye of the World. I'm so close, y'all. I am like determined to finish this book this month. And I know that I said I didn't want to spend the money, blah, blah, blah. I bought 2 and 3. And I may have another haul. Because, okay, so I normally buy books off Amazon. And that's why I don't buy that many. Because they're fucking expensive. And I've got 2 kids. And one's in private school. And, like, I got bills and shit. I can't just spend, like, a bunch of money on books. When I want, like, newer books. And so I usually buy, like, 1 or 2, whatever, here and there. And then I never knew about Book Outlet. So I've discovered Book Outlet, which is super cheap books, which I did a haul and I really, like, I bought some from there, but I really didn't spend that much. Maybe $50 on 10 books. It's pretty good. And then I recently discovered Thrift Books, which I'm cool with used. Like, I'm so down with used as long as they're, like, not destroyed. Like, I get a lot of my books from, like, the Friends of the Library sale, which is used library books, but they're still in really good condition. They're, like, anywhere from $1 to, like, $3 a piece. But it's biannually. And it comes again in April. I'm so excited. But, yeah, I discovered Thrift Books, and they had all of the Wheel of Time books. Like, but I only bought books 2 and 3 because I own 4. And then I have, like, the end of the series. So I think books 2 and 3 and 4 will hold me over until I can go to the Friends of the Library sale and see what they have this year, because that's where I got the other ones. So I might have bought a couple more books. It was only like $30, but I got quite a few books that I've been wanting to pick up, but I'm like, oh, I don't want to, like, pay that much for them because I'm cheap. Like I said, like, my daughter's in private school, my son's in daycare. I have, like, bills. But yeah, I like finding cheap deals. And I don't really buy much for myself. Like, that is what I buy for myself. Like, people have their things. Like, my husband is a car guy. Like, he buys car parts. His hobby's way more expensive than mine. So, I hope y'all have a good night. I'll update you in the morning on how far I got. I'm so close. And I just really don't, like, I want to be done with this, but I also don't because I'm like, it's going to take me about 4 to 8 business days to get book 2. So I'm going to start reading some other stuff, but super excited to finish this. Hey guys, I am lying here again, no makeup, messy bun. Kids are asleep, and I am about to finish Eye of the World. I have this is what I have left. Choose my light. Less than 100 pages left. And I'm just like, I'm determined. Today is the 30th. And I want to finish this book before January's over. I'm waiting on my order. I did order the second book from Thrift Books. So I'm ready. I really have liked it so far. I adore all 3 boys. Like, I was trying to decide who's my favorite. I love Rand. Matt is just, there's something so sweet and special about Matt. I just love him. Even if, like, he did some stupid shit that made me mad, I'm like, really? But I don't know, Perrin. I, like, adore little Perrin. I don't know why. They're probably, like, I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite. I like the 3 Edmonds Fielders. Like, I love those 3 little boys. There's just something so well written about them. Like, all the characters are super well written. But, I mean, if you haven't read this, please go read it. Like, I'm trying not to, like, give spoilers, but it's a book from, like, when was this actually written? Like, I want to say I was not born. What is the publication date of this? Carolina, 1978. It doesn't say in the back. Like, it gives, like, a synopsis of Jordan. But I'm literally trying to find out when this book was written. Just out of my own curiosity. Does anyone know? Oh my god, okay. Y'all. I'm like trying not to spoil a literal 30-year-old book. But I feel like there's like a resurgence with the show, and like I think there's like a resurgence because like I was 1 when this book came out. Apparently its publication date is 1990. I was born in 89 and I am 30. God, y'all, I'm a 30-year-old mom. Like, this is why I'm in a fuzzy robe reading in my bed at night. Like, this is not my cute, well done, well lit videos. This is like my real life. And like, I show clips of my kids, and I think it's like most of the people on BookTube, I hate calling it that. I don't know why. It's YouTube with books. But most of the people that I watch are a lot younger than me, or I feel like they have a lot younger, just a younger demographic. They're younger than me. There's a couple girls that I watched I really, really enjoy that are like in my age range. Like Murphy, she's also a mom and she's around my age. So I can relate to her, and then that's why I wanted to do it. I'm like, there's not a bunch of old 30-year-old moms out there like reading books talking about them. Like, everyone was really young, and I'm like, I want to see me. I want to, like, I already do blogging and social media and stuff like that, like, as my, like, the coffee mom. But I just wanted to talk about books. And, like, I would watch a ton of videos and be like, oh, that's really cool. But, like, everything was YA, which I love. I love some YA fantasy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm trash for it, but I wanted to see older people. I wanted old lady moms like myself. So So I decided to do it. But that's also why I'm like a mess in a bun, in a robe, sitting in bed at 8:30 at night when my kids are asleep, and that's when I get to read. Because I can't read as many books as a lot of the people that I follow because, like, I have kids. Like, I can't just come home from work and make dinner and, like, read a book. I have to come home and do homework and play with my kids and do all the chores plus, like, my kid. Like, so nighttime is my reading time. But yeah, I am going to get. That was like the weirdest rant. Like, That's what these videos are. Like, these, like, vlog style videos are my. I just heard a child. So I'm gonna go before someone wakes up and decides to come cuddle up with mom. I'll update you guys in the morning on my way to work. Good morning. I'm about to head into work. I'm sitting here in my car about to go in. It looks like somebody finally pulled up to open the doors because I don't have a key, and I'm usually like the first one here because I drop off my daughter and my son pretty early for school. But I wanted to update y'all because I finished Eye of the World last night and I loved it. Like, the end of Eye of the World was super, super good. I greatly enjoyed it. I don't know, do y'all want spoilery? I mean, it's a book from the 90s. Like, it's not like it's a new release. But I know there's a lot of people who are, like, just now getting into the Eye of the World series, kind of like myself. So there's, like, a whole new generation reading these books, which is really, really cool, I think. Sorry, I'm still kind of congested. It has been, like, 2 months. I'm pretty sure it's allergies. Like, it went from sick to allergies, back to sick, back to allergies. Fake spring in Florida really, really sucks because it's like, it gets warm and, like, the trees think it's spring and then everything pollinates and then it gets cold again. It's Florida for you, though. Could be worse. We could have snow. I don't have snow. I am a Florida person through and through, so I don't do snow very well. But yeah, so I finished that last night, and I think next I'm gonna pick up Skyward by Brandon Sanderson because that's just something that I've really been wanting to read, and I love Sanderson, and I know it's like his YA, and I've been trying to read more adult books, but I love Sanderson and it's on my shelf and I have to read it because it's Sanderson. But yeah, I ordered The Great Hunt, which is the book 2 in the Wheel of Time series. That should be here. Oh, we have an office cat. Like an outside office cat that just, like, lives around our office, and he has one eye. And I see him over there. But he won't get, like, close enough for you to, like, pet him. But just a little one-eyed feral cat that runs around our office. It's adorable. But yes, I picked up... That was random. I picked up book 2 in the Eye of the World, or in the Wheel of Time series, which is The Great Hunt. I picked up on thrift books with a couple other books that I really wanted that I'm excited about. Because, you know, said I wasn't going to do a book haul again for a while. And then I bought, like, 5 books for, like, $30. So, they're used, though, so, like, saving money. But I'll show you those when they come in. But I'm excited because the way The Eye of the World ended, like, spoilers, if you don't want spoilers for Eye of the World, like, skip ahead. Spoilers while my hand is up. The way The Eye of the World ended, that last page with Moraine listening and being broken, basically, and healing up and literally saying, like, the prophecies will be fulfilled, the dragon is reborn, and then it just ends and you're like, because, like, Perrin doesn't know what happened, Matt doesn't know what happened, the Oiger doesn't know what happened, Rand knows what happened to him, but, like, doesn't know the full extent of it. And, like, I think Moraine's, like, the only one that's like, oh, the dragon's reborn. Everyone else is just, like, thinks he's a male Aes Sedai, and he's worried about having to go be gentled, and he's gonna run away. And, like, I'm confused as to why, like, Egwene and Nynaeve, like, won't even look at him, basically. So, I need more. Like, I feel like it was not a cliffhanger, but it was, I need more. And so I had to buy The Great Hunt. Because I just do. I was going to read some this morning in The Heir Awakens. Okay, my hands down. We're done with Eye of the World spoilers. I was going to read some of Heir Awakens. I'm on the 3rd book. It's in Kindle Unlimited, and it's really, really good. I'm just probably going to go into work a little bit early since there's someone here, though. But I am going to probably get to some of that this weekend. I'm going to be reading that and Skyward so I can, like, knock some out. Because the Eye of the World. The Heir Awakens series is, like, a super easy read. Like, Eye of the World took me longer than normal because it's, like, higher fantasy. So it took longer. This is YA, like, traditional, like, pretty classic YA. The Heir Awakens series is, and I really love it, but it's easier for me to read. It's a faster read. So I'll probably read that along with Skyward. Knock those out. I'm going to be doing this weekend, I'm probably going to film my January wrap-up. I have videos coming, so any video ideas, I would love for you. Like, video ideas, books I need to pick up, especially if they're Kindle Unlimited books or, like, self-pub. Let me know, because I need to pick some up. Because I just filmed my February TBR as well, and I'm always willing to add to it. And then I filmed a book outlet haul that'll be coming up for you guys. If it's not out before this, it might be out before this. If it is, I'll link it. But yeah, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. It's Friday, so tomorrow's my filming day. I usually spend Saturdays in the mornings at home filming. Ooh, I'm crooked. My phone's crooked. So yeah, have a good Friday. Hey guys! Welcome to my wild and crazy Friday night. This is going to be the last day of this vlog. I'm going to try to go from Saturday to Friday with my weekly vlogs, because that's just what works for me. Because I don't do a whole lot, like, during the week. Like, the weekends are kind of when I do my more exciting stuff. Like, I film on the weekends. I do a lot more reading on the weekends. But I wanted to fill y'all in. I know we kind of talked about it, but I did finish Eye of the World last night right before I went to bed. And I loved it. I liked it a lot more like, I knew I was going to like it because I like epic high fantasy. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. Ooh. So I'm really, really excited. I ordered the 2nd and 3rd book because I'm so ready to get back into them. I know I talked about them, like, this morning. I talked about it, like, with spoilers. But really, this book came out in the 90s. Like, it came out in 1990, so I don't know how y'all feel about spoilers. So one thing I want to film tomorrow is all the other videos I've done, like reviews and stuff like that, have been non-spoiler. For this, I think I just want to do, like, a spoiler-filled chat about it. Not even so much a review, but more a chat, because I just think that'd be more fun. What do you think? Have you read this? Like, have y'all read The Wheel of Time? Or are you like me and this is, like, your first time getting into this 30-year-old series that I think the TV show coming out has been giving it quite a bit of hype, and I'm living for it. Like, I'm here for it. I love when something that's older gets, like, a resurgence and, like, a new, younger audience. Like Mr. Rogers. Like, honestly, though, because, like, Mr. Rogers is from, like, my era of being a child, and I grew up watching Mr. Rogers and loving Mr. Rogers, and there's this, like, resurgence of Mr. Rogers now, and it's something that, like, my daughter and, like, my son can watch, and, like, it's a big thing, like, you know, like, the Magic School Bus, and I'm gonna need Reading Rainbow to make a resurgence. We need a new rating rainbow. I would be all about that with my kids. Like, you don't understand. If you're a parent, you're like, yes, I need this. If you're not a parent watching this, you're probably like super confused. But also, I got a new tripod. It's like, I'll link it. It's from Amazon. It's like a phone. Ooh, you can see my hand. It's like a phone tripod, which I've been wanting because all I have is like my big camera tripod for my Canon. And I don't always want to use my Canon. Like, I'm not gonna always bust out my big camera. I'm just not. Well, this was really cool. I'll link it if anyone cares. It's from Amazon. But it has like a ring light with it. It's small. It's not like a big ring light, but it's like a little ring light that goes on top of the tripod. It is actually really cool. I mean, it's nighttime right now. I'm about to put the kids to bed so I can start a new book. But yeah, so it's the lights. Pretty decent. You can see, I promise it's not garbage that's over there. That is actually, I have a friend that does thrifting, like a really good friend. And so she'll bring me clothes to like go through that she finds and I'll pay her for them. So yeah, those are all like kids' clothes for my kids that I need to go through. And I think like some socks for my husband and my messy bed. But yeah, I am definitely going to be doing like a chat about Eye of the World because I felt some kinds of things and I want to know what you thought too. So like just let me know because this will be going up before that video because I haven't filmed that yet. But yeah, I'm excited to just talk about it and like I'm even more excited for the show now that I've read it and like I've watched some other people's videos about it because I'm a glutton like that. Like I wanted to see about the casting and stuff like that. And so far from like the characters I know from this book and then the characters that I know they've cast, I think they're doing a pretty right on job with their casting. Like I liked the casting of Rand and Matt and Perrin. And I have to say, I think that Perrin might be my favorite character in this book. I liked Matt for like a little bit, but he's kind of hot and cold to me. So like I don't know how I feel about him. Like I really like all the boys, but Matt's my least favorite right now, which I think is unpopular, but I'm only one book in. Perrin is my absolute favorite right now, and like Rand is just great. I love Rand. I love them all. Like I like all of the characters so far. Lan is really fun. Nynaeve annoys me, but like in a good way. Like she makes me mad. But not like that's her character. Like she just kind of like is arrogant and a little obnoxious, but then you're like you see like a soft side to her and you're like, "Oh, there is something underneath there." So, I'm really enjoying the characters. It's very very character driven. Like I feel like this is very like character heavy because there's a lot of there's a lot of people. If you have not read this, so it's awesome fantasy cover. There's a lot of characters. Just say like adult fantasy, lots of characters. It's traveling. You can definitely tell he took a lot of inspiration from Fellowship of the Rings, which I'm not hating on. Like, I actually really love that because, I mean, who does? I read Lord of the Rings. I was in high school, I want to say. Like, young high school, though. So, I want to reread it. That's something I should do is reread the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I think I might still have a copy of it somewhere. Because I read it, I was probably like 14. So I probably didn't fully grasp it at the time because I was so young. Like, I need to reread it. Like, I feel like there's a lot of books that I read really young that I need to reread. That would be a fun series. Like, rereading books I loved when I was younger. And I read some weird books when I was like, they're not weird, but like they're weird for like a 14-year-old. Like I read Tale of Two Cities and I now have a Charles Dickens collection. Jack London was my absolute favorite author for the longest time. Call of the Wild, Seawolf was actually one of my absolute favorite Jack London books. It still is. I have a copy of Sailor on Horseback. I have 2 copies, but I have 1 copy of Sailor on Horseback, which is his biography written by Irving Stone, and it is autographed by the author. It's got like extra excerpts in it. Like, y'all, when I say I loved Jack London, I loved Jack London when I was younger. And I haven't actually read a Jack London book in a long time. I hear a lot of people talk about like his books Call of the Wild, but Seawolf. If y'all have never read a Jack London book, pick up Seawolf. So good. I remember it being, y'all are gonna read it and be like, you read this at like as a young teenager, like 13, maybe 14, maybe not even, maybe 12, because I've had my copies forever. So yeah, I was a strange kid. I liked classics. Moby Dick I read way younger than I probably should have. So I like started on classics, and I remember my mom's friends, like, so when I was really young, like middle school maybe, I remember like going with my mom to like hang out at her friends, like do dinner at her friend's house, and I'd always bring a book with me, and her friends would think it's so weird that I'd have like Charles Dickens or Moby Dick, or like I would have these weird books. Like, I think I was a little older, but I also really like the Canterbury Tales. So yeah, my reading tastes have changed. I don't read all classics anymore, but I did read a lot of classics, and I do have like, I'll see if I can, I think they're put up because they're so old, but I have a really old collection of Charles Dickens books. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go put the kids to bed. Good night.